in Rathaus, Neukölln, going to stops towards Neukölln proper, which is the, say, the center, the most iconic part of this big neighborhood called Neukölln. The direction is Rudolf.
Weekend нас друзья позвали с пемпом. Закинем
So we're here and let's get out of the station first. It's a busy place, you'll see.
Замечательный как тут. А то не был бы как лог сейчас в Майами с яхты. Здесь тучи комаров, они кружат вокруг. Кто-то бревном земли мешает в котелке икру. Бум! Что-то головы коснулось нежно. Это рядом в волейбол играли друзья детства. Сияет солнышко так ярко, плавится душонка. Обожаю в шубе летом гулять без кондера. Качнется купол неба, большой звездно-снежный. Мы с друзьями наконец нашли грибы под елью.
Very crowded every day, this place. Anyhow, let's go outside. I'm in front of the Bahnhof Neukölln, as you can see in the back, and I'm just gonna give you a little tour about out and about in Neukölln. Yeah, so you're gonna see how this place really looks like. It's a place that I personally like, not my favorite, but still I like it. Can't say I really hated what's going on. So yeah, let's see. And yeah, so we're in front of the Neukölln station. So I have to be honest with you, it looks a bit depressed, but not very. There's a lot of things to offer, a lot of very interesting things. And I'm just gonna go on the side streets, on the places that nobody will show you, to be fair. Let's see. A lot of Späti 24 hours, a lot of stuff like this. There's some murals every now and then. Some basic ones so far. But I bet if I just cut between the buildings, I'll find many. Let's just pick around the place. Let's say this place, that way, to the left. So Neukölln neighborhood. It's underground parking. The buildings here are dating from the turn of the century, like from 1900, around that. Could be 1880s. From what I can see. You'll see the difference very soon when I go from these kind of places towards the high street, where it's very Middle Eastern, a lot of kebab, donut shops, a lot of, I don't know, fruit and veg shop. But here is getting better, like the refurbishing everything. Look, So it looks actually nice. Yeah, so these places, and the going prices for a room in this kind of places is even here is 600 euros. Even here. I knew a friend that used to rent here with 500, but not here, around the street somewhere. So a lot of refurbishment going on. It's because of all this demand for this area, which is huge. So they're getting rid of the old stuff, the old radiators, which this is about 100 kilos for sure. They're very heavy, and people prefer more economical models, which are also lighter to install. But the old ones are still better, I think, in my opinion. Very quiet, Neukölln. Very, very quiet. People are at work. It's a Monday, just after lunch. So as you can see, Neukölln can look very well. Very good. A nice little church here. Churches are very aesthetic, even if you are an unbeliever, even if you're atheist, agnostic or whatever. Churches are very aesthetic buildings usually. And these were like gathering points in earlier ages of civilization. Even now, there still are for some people, right? This area has everything. Supermarkets, parks, decent accommodation, still decently priced, still. And I'm actually thinking of moving here, if I find anything, to get like a bigger apartment, bigger place. Very nice. And as you can see, decent food prices. Look at this one in front of me. $5.99 for a pizza. $5.99. It's a good price. Pubs, a lot of neighborhood pubs with like maximum 3 euros for a beer, half liter, in the pub, in the bar. It's very good. Some of them are even 270, 260 for a beer. A lot of slot machines. A lot of corner shops, barber shops, clothing shops, trinkets, all these things. And here we have the connection between the U-Bahn and the S-Bahn, which is this viaduct where a train passes through, or on top of it. Yeah? And beyond this, there are shopping centers, supermarkets, mall. Of course, you have all these doner kebab places, which are great, not very expensive, very nice. Of course, people here tend to be poorer than the rest of Berlin, like more towards the minimum wage, which still it's 1,600 netto for a full-time position. So 1,600 euros netto is not bad. Taking into account that you can still rent a room with 500 euros. So you see you have this shopping mall here. We have Kaufland, Aldi, Rossmann. It's called the Neuköllner Tor, which is like the Neuköllner Gate. Neukölln, what Neukölln means? It means New Köln. So, yeah. You have a bio market for the ones who prefer it. Bio market. There's a lot to be built, but there's so much space to build, and there's so much potential for this area. This has already a lot of population for its size, but the population will increase dramatically across the next couple of years, because it's just becoming more unaffordable to live in areas near the city center. So I live somewhere between here and the center, like I'm more in the center than here, but it's like a place with like zero crime, no problems, all that kind of stuff. A lot of parks, a lot of canals and promenades on them. But yeah, here it's more crime, more people, more problems, but cheaper, much cheaper, and you can live better in a bigger place, in a much bigger apartment, for the same price you're paying in the most central area. Look at this. These are the prices here, and this is not the most expensive ones. Prices are still low for fast food. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see, and click notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I'm posting something new. And in the description, it's cold outside, in the description you'll find the link where you can donate to the channel. Just click the link. So far so good. So what?